Well, hello dear viewers and welcome back. I said that the last video was going to be the last one of that session. I lied. I took like a 15-minute break, said I've got 40 minutes before I gotta go to bed for work. I might as well see if I can squeeze another 30-minute video in there. I'm kind of liking this game so far. Hello. I thought we'd run into each other out here. Ah, Mr. Radcliffe. What is it you need? You remember me. Oh, good. Listen, I've been to the crash site. I know you have something of Preston's. A ring. Please, I'd really appreciate it if you'd just hand it over to me. We can try and lie about it. Tell me, Mr. Radcliffe, what interest do you have in this ring? That's really of no concern to you. Just give me the ring, and I'll go on my way. I'm sorry, but I no longer have it. I sold it to a merchant in town. Oh, that's truly a shame, sir. I'm also afraid that's entirely unacceptable. Yeah, well, tough shit. There's nothing to be done about it, and I really must be going. You're not leaving Shrouded Hills alive. Is that so? Somehow, little halfling, I don't think you're cut out for being a brigand after what we've dealt with at the bridge. A note that weighs 1 stone. Another one of those strange amulets, and a dagger. I was hoping he would have some small armor on, but whatever. The IFS Zephyr has crashed just outside Shrouded Hills. Kill Radcliffe, if he's still alive, as we don't know who he's spoken to. Kill any other survivors as well. Wait a second, was the name of that gnome Mr. Radcliffe then? I'm kind of curious now. At some point we may need to go back to the crash site and check it out just to sate my interest. Episode 6. Episode 6 of like 200. Is there anything out here? If I just run along, I'm really curious. I'm posing that question to you guys as well. Is there ever any reason to just continue to explore out places? Explore outside of places? I'm sure there's some town or something where if you run outside of it to the west for 5 minutes, you reach a secret witch's shack or something like that. Oh, Durnholm all the way down there. Where is Tartan or Tartar? Tartar sauce. Tarrant is all the way up there. Let me check my journal real quick. Oh yeah, we also need to go back to Charles Brago at some point. Percival Toon wants us to find a way to free the ghost of his mother. Can't remember where he said his sister was. You know what? Let's go to Tarrant. Tarrant. Can I move this with my mouse? No. I can move it with the arrow keys, though. Which is good enough, I guess. I don't like that giant bird there. I've got a strange suspicion that there might actually be a giant bird there. Torg's altar. What? Wait, go back. Stop. How do I force you to stop? Is that the only way? Torg's altar. How do I? Okay. Right click to remove a waypoint. Where are you going now? You blasted fools. Go right here. Don't continue on your merry little way. Torg's altar. An altar of the moon or something? It's kind of neat. There's bones around it. Not so neat. Okay. That, kind of sates my interest, I guess. I'm not interested in sticking around and seeing if there's anyone who is bringing those bones there. I'm gonna get to some type of sacrificial place. Really, wolves? I mean, I'll take the experience. I plan to do stuff like this anyways at some point. Just walk around and see what we can bump into. It looks like this is the end for you. No one escapes the Molochian hand. It would have been better for you if you had not survived the crash of the Zephyr. What? I'm not the person you're looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for, sir. Really? He leans in close as if to study our reaction to what he is about to say. I pictured you as someone who would accept his fate bravely. For some reason. Not attempt to escape by lying like a coward. No matter, prepare to die, dog. I think it's time for you to squeal like a stuck pig. He's level 10. It's pretty terrifying. Death to all who are marked by the Molochian hand. So we've got Moloch worshippers around here, huh? Holy crap. It's a lot of attacks. Virgil, your healing abilities are going to be put to the test here, perhaps. Can I wonder if I can force Virgil to, like, heal more often. Stay close, spread out, back off, wait. Nope. I want to put you into a healer stance. Another one of those worthless amulets. Leather armor. A fine steel dagger. I'm surprised I can actually pick up that armor. I've got to be getting, like, super over encumbered at this point, right? Nope, not yet. At least not too bad. It can slow you down enough that you basically can't move at all. I'm pretty sure. Probably get to the point you start losing fatigue as well. But I'm just guessing and pulling that out of my ass. Are you happy, wolves? Are you happy with what you forced me to do? So, we got one more point. Let's unlock charged rings. The next is the flow spectrometer. This device is capable of sensing all manner of devious traps, even those of a magical nature. Simply stupendous. Okay. So, I don't get a spell to see traps, but I can make an ectometer or something. Really? It's just one. For a second I thought it might have been like one of the wolves that aren't kicked out of their pack. These are solo wolves, definitely not the alphas. Old, sickly ones. Kicked out and forced to go on their own. Okay. Going to assume this is the way into town. Quite a massive bridge. Hello, guards. I'm new here. Could you help me? Of course, sir. What may I help you with? I'm looking to receive apprentice training for melee. You'll need 104 coins? Okay. You've reached the first level of your training. Sweet. What else can you train me in? Okay, I was hoping maybe he could train me the next level as well. I'm new here. I'm looking for P. Schuler and Sons. It is up at Grimson Way, but its door is on an alley off of Devonshire Way. Okay. What about any work around here? You would have to ask around for employment opportunities. I'm not aware of any per se. Okay. Locked wood door. Steam rail station. West Gorillion Bridge. Neat, they've got a subway here. This beautiful, finely dressed woman casts a cautious glance around before addressing us in hushed tones. Excuse my forwardness, sir, but I could not help but overhear your recent inquiry for work from the constable. That's correct. I am searching for employment. Well, we can't talk here. Please meet me at my house later. I'll fill you in on the rest. I reside at 3 Lungston Road. Good day, sir. And the paper boy. You got any newspapers for sale? Today's headline. Tell me the headline of today's newspaper. Noted professor dies tragically. I'm not interested in buying newspapers. As far as I know from what I saw of Grimace's playthrough, they do nothing but take up space. Castellan's General Store. Will you buy any equipment from me? Leather armor. Not interested in buying it, huh? I may give this leather armor here to Virgil. What about... no? 2 coins. I also know where we're going to be stashing items. A lot of this stuff is just garbage, isn't it? A dagger for 11 coins. Well, this was... complete waste of my time, sir. I'm terribly disappointed in your general store. Another box of Earl Grey tea. Okay. He's got a helmet of strength on that he will not sell to us. And what do we have here? Half-elf city dweller. Is there a need for me? Virgil asks. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's this guy. What goes on around here? Do you follow the popular trends? Old elven artifacts are all the rage in Tarantian high society today. Is that right? We are looking for an elven necklace, if I'm not mistaken. What do you have to trade? Fancy clothing, a fancy ring, a decent gold ring, a top hat. For 51 coins. I don't think I have a hat yet. You won't buy any of this either, huh? Okay. Fancy dress, too. He's wearing eyeglasses, a negotiator's ring. Magic resist plus 10. It also does something, apparently, because it says it has 4 uses. Interesting. We've got Grant's Tavern. I don't know if I really want to go into a tavern yet. I kind of feel like the hobbits on their journey. Everywhere we stop is potentially dangerous. It's a half-ogre guard. And hey, there's a newspaper. Hello. I don't believe we've met, madame. She looks a bit distracted and somewhat distraught. Yes. Where are my manners? I'm Miss Evelyn Garingsburg. Please, make yourself comfortable. I'm sorry, what did it say your name was? My name is Krugmar. It's a pleasure to meet you. Very good. It's so nice to meet well-bred individuals. Now, I hate to be rude, but I really must excuse myself. I have so much to deal with. What with the robbery and all. A robbery? Scoundrels! I'm afraid there's little to be done about it now, though. 2 nights ago, there was a break-in here at the mansion. In the morning, we awoke to find that some of our most prized possessions had been stolen, including our beloved Kurgan and Persephone, a Pizarro original. Have the police managed to come up with any leads yet? The police have had little luck in catching the criminals. It seems they've covered their tracks pretty well. There's a local paper around here somewhere describing the incident. You're welcome to it. I so loved that painting. What else can I ask you about the crime? How was the house broken into? The front door. It was a professional job, as we heard nothing from our bed, which is right there in front of the door. Our butler, Pilgrim, was outside on his nightly patrol. The thief was in and out in minutes. I see. Does anyone else have a key to your house? No. My husband and I are the only people who have keys to the manor. Even Pilgrim is without one. So who else knew the painting was here? No one beyond our closest friends. Of course, my husband is apt to go out on drinking with his friends on occasion. Are there any men who don't enjoy the infrequent snifter of a brandy? I suppose he might have revealed it in public on one of his weaker moments. Maybe I could offer my services. Oh yes, I'd be most grateful. Would you really do that? I could offer you 300 gold pieces if you were to return it. Okay. So what's the newspaper say about this crime? Garinsburg heist. Painting stolen. Thieves still at large. Late on Tuesday evening, the mansion of Mr. James and Mrs. Evelyn Garinsburg at 37 Devonshire Way was broken into by thieves and ransacked, according to sources close to the family. Among the many items stolen was the famed Kerrigan and Persephone. I'm pretty damn sure I'm mispronouncing her name. I know I have heard it before. Persephone? Whatever. I'm pretty sure she was an ancient goddess or something. Painted by Pizarro. Sold last year at Renal's for a reputed 50,000 gold pieces, the painting was the showpiece of the Garinsburg Gallery. Mr. Garinsburg, a long-standing member of the Wellington Gentlemen's Club, had this to say: "You can be assured that the perpetrators of this heinous crime will be brought to justice, and that reparations will be made." Mrs. Garinsburg was unavailable for comment. The Garinsburgs have offered a 300 gold piece reward. This crime is only the latest of many art-related robberies, which have included the Lorac in repose statue and the Blendon vase. Okay. Sunny weather for the next 2 to 3 days. A tax increase. Another 2 coins for every 100 earned will be taxed. There will be a city council meeting this Friday, which is open to all the public. Okay. I don't need that piece of junk taking up valuable inventory space. Let me save it again. Want to keep saving it all the time? 66. 46 Devonshire Way. Oh, those aren't the door handles. I thought that was the address. Please come back later, sir, when I'm off work. Greetings. Who are you? I'm Laura, the housekeeper. Come on, Laura. Can you help me with something? Maybe. That depends upon the request. I want apprentice training and haggling. Never mind. What goes on in this city? All roads lead to Vermilion Station. That's what they say, friend. Biggest train station in all of Arcanum it is. Thanks for your time. This is 48 Devonshire Way. It is unlocked. A pinched-face older woman. What do you want? Nothing, ma'am. Sorry for intruding. This is 19 Pickway Alley, the Willowsby residence. Willowsby. Longston Road, Pickwick Alley. Half-ogre guard. He is suspicious of us. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Might I ask who you are, good ogre? Yes, of course. I'm Loram. I'm an employee of Mr. Edward Willowsby, in whose home you are currently intruding. I see. I'm guessing he's gone. Nope. I'm afraid... That's what I said, he's gone. He is currently in Caledon on some important business for the Tarantian Industrial Council. I'm sure he'll have some time to speak with you when he returns. And when is that going to be? I'm not sure, but feel free to stop by any time. I am always here, watching over our things. Is that right? Jammed windows. All of the windows are always jammed. Lock-picking failed. I'm hesitant to actually try and pick any more locks. And I did see that trap door back there that I'm not going down. I already know what's down there. I do remember that from Grimace's Let's Play. Like I said, there's some things I'm gonna remember. Some things I most certainly won't. Be quick about it now. I have to be on. What goes on in town? If you're trying to find someone in Arcanum, try the Hall of Records here in Tartan. They seem to know where a lot of people live. Okay. This is 3 Longston Road, the Pettibone residence. And a strange man standing in an alleyway. Okay. Ma'am, aren't you the one who told me to come here? Good, you came. I need to know whether you can be discreet. I have something very important I need done, but no one must know about it. My discretion depends on what you're asking of me, miss. Excuse me, where are my manners? I am Mrs. Cassandra Pettibone, wife of Basil Pettibone, lower assemblyman of the gnomish conglomerate within the Industrial Council. Welcome to my humble abode. So you're proud to be the trophy wife of a silly little gnome. I'm gonna say pleased to meet you, obviously. I must tell you, I've been in such a state since that Mrs. Willowsby brought home her elven fungal funeral dagger. She thinks she's such the height of fashion. Huh. I see. What would you like me to do about this? Here, look at this. She hands us a newspaper. Have you heard about the elven burial catacombs they've unearthed in the Morbahan Plains? Look at the engraving of this funerary stone. It's simply fabulous. I must have it. Okay. Grave robbing from elves. I see no problem with this. What are you willing to pay me for it? I would be prepared to offer you 250 coins for your troubles. How about 300? I'm sorry. I can't afford such an extravagant fee. Fine. I will do it. Maybe. Excellent. Let me mark your map with the location of the elven tombs. Please hurry back with my treasure. Can't wait to see Miss Willoughby's face turn green with envy. Great, so we get to go be grave robbers at some point, perhaps. Or maybe we'll steal it and keep it for ourselves. I must go. Good day to you. Okay. Good day to you too, sir. Good day indeed. Let's see. Are any of these barrels holding goodies for me? Unfortunately, no. I need to find a barrel I can store stuff in. I know that you can't put it in rubbish bins because rubbish bins will reset. They are legitimately rubbish bins. Grant's Tavern. Oh, man. This looks like a fun place to be in. I just saved it, so let's not get too compulsive with the saves now. Excuse me, sir. Greetings, good sir. And I to you, good gnome. Might I ask what your name is? J.M. Murad, at your service. Might I also inquire as to your designation? But of course, sir. I am Krugmar. What brings you to this fine establishment, Krugmar? Allow me to recommend the ale. It is unquestionably the best in Tartan. I see. Might I ask you some questions? Ah, but of course. Ask what you will. I'll do my best to answer. Okay. You're really just too nice. I need to kill you now for being so nice. What sights do you recommend I view? Oh, the sights to behold here in Tartan. If you do get a chance, the locomotive is a must on any sightseeing tour. I have heard rumor of the beast. I will surely be awed by its power. To move away from technology, I might recommend the Great Library. At no other location will you find such a magnificent reservoir of knowledge. It is truly incredulous to immerse oneself in our history. I highly recommend it. Okay. I'm not too sure about the library. This locomotive sounds fun. Okay. Why can't I kill him? Why is that an option? What, are you a beggar? What is it, dwarf? I don't know. What do you know, friend? Oh, not much. Bloody same about the ISF Zephyr crash, isn't it? You know anything about that, friend? Nope. Can't say I do. Huh. Really? Are you quite sure about that? I think you might know a lot more about it than you let on. Look, pal. I told you. I don't know anything about it. Game, I don't want real-time battle. What are you doing? Why can I not attack this guy? It won't let me do anything. Okay, fine. I'll click into combat myself. If that's how it has to be. A level 32 half-orc city dweller. Level 32. At least he's only armed with his fists. Oh, Virgil. If I have to use a potion on you, I will. Ooh, we got 50% extra damage there. God dang it. Don't kill Virgil, you asshole. I'll not bother you anymore. Just let me go. Is that right? That might have been Virgil saying that, now that I think about it. Really? We just got punched and kicked to death by that guy. That's kind of hilarious. Thanks, townies, for not assisting as 2 visitors get brutally murdered in your tavern. Level 32. I told you, I feel like the hobbits. We're not allowed. We're not allowed to do anything. We've got to stay out of the limelight. We need to go find Aragorn. It's just me and, like, what was it? Samwise right now? Oh no, sewers! A sewer cover. I didn't mean to click on that. I'm kind of sad I know about that now. 79 Kingston Broadway. Telegraph operator, is that right? How may we at Tartan Telegraph Office help you today? You don't happen to have a telegram for Virgil, do you? He shuffles some papers around. Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. It'll be 2 gold coins. Here you go. Thank you. Please come again. Hands us the telegram. I have discovered something interesting concerning our friends with the strange amulets. I am off to investigate my theories regarding them.
Sent by Elder Joachim.
Seriously, Virgil?
I don't know what to make of it. It seems that he thinks it's very important to find out why these men are trying to kill you. Much more important than being here to protect you.
Oh, is that right? I thought it was your job to protect me, though, Virgil.
It is, blast it! I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so angry. I just don't have any idea what's going on here. All I know is that Joachim showed me a better way, a new faith, and now I'm involved in something even I don't believe.
Joachim.
What do you think?
I'm gonna keep mispronouncing that name, too. I'm pretty sure. Let's stick to the things we know for now. We need to find the owner of the ring.
Yes, there is a particular wisdom in your words. And crying about this prophecy gibberish isn't going to keep a knife out of your ribs. I'll shut up for a while and we'll concentrate on that ring. If we find the owner, maybe we'll find out why those bloody assassins want it so badly.
No, are you okay there? It sounded like your programming was falling apart for a second, Virgil. Now, you're not falling apart on me, are you? I guess that does sound fine, though.
All right. Listen, Tarant is a big city, and a man needs to watch what he does and who he talks to. Believe me, I know a lot about surviving in places like this. This and worse. Just keep one eye always open, and one hand always on your weapon. You can't trust strangers, and sometimes not even your friends. I used to...
So you're saying I shouldn't trust you? It sounds like you know a lot about surviving in the streets.
I used to... Well, that was another time. I know my way around. Just be on your guard and I'll be watching out for you as well.
Come on, Virgil, let it out. Just tell me, where did you come from? I mean, I'm the living one, reborn. You can trust me.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... There's so much I have to learn. Joachim says the free man is defined by what he does today. I look no more behind me.
I see. Let's go,
Yes.
then.
Let's keep moving forward.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to read this note. I am off to investigate my theories regarding them. Please, accept my humblest apologies on my inability to meet you in Tarant. I understand all of this must be a bit disconcerting. For both of you. If you've questions concerning the Paneri religion, stop by any temple and speak with a priest. I believe there is one in Tarant on the northern end of the Lion's Head Circle. When you have the means, travel to the village of Stillwater. I will leave word with the innkeeper at the Bleeding Rose Inn as to where you can find me. Okay. Joffrey's Gears and Gadgetry. Now that sounds like a good place. We've got an herbalist in here. What do you got to trade? Mushrooms! For 3 coins. Schematics for fuel. Which I still don't know exactly what that is even used for. What about you, sir? You're an inventor. Do you have anything to sell? Electrical harness, clock parts, Tesla coil, a large capacitor. I need just a regular capacitor, I'm pretty sure. Electrical coil, and my inventory is completely full. A battery, saltpeter, come on. Eyeglasses. There we go, there's a capacitor, so... You won't buy any of this stuff, will you? Virgil, how loaded down are you? Pretty loaded. I need to find something I can store stuff in out here. I think I might actually remember a place. Should be a barrel down here, close to the bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Not a rubbish bin. Why can't this game have, like, footlockers or something we can rent when we go into the cities? This one, a locked barrel, well... Can we even open it? The lock is jammed. Great. Fuck my lockpicking skill, and yours too, Virgil. Maybe I need to find somebody's house and break into it. I could also probably just drop items on the ground. Madame Lil's. We need to go in there at some point, I'm pretty sure. What am I doing? 13 Low Dervish Road. Poon's Flophouse. Pune's Flophouse, maybe? You know what? Let's take a peek in the sewers here. Peek our head down here, and... all I see is rats. Forget it. This is my mission now. Find a place to store stuff. I can't just break into somebody's house and drop it off there. Dwarf City Dweller. What is this? P. Schuler and Sons. Okay. Well, instead of continuing to search for stuff, this really is the last video of this session. I'm going to save it here. Whenever we come back, we're going to check out P. Schuler's and Sons. See if we can get some information on this ring, finally.